Hey guys, alright, so I just now looked at the video I just did for week 2, and I saw that you could not really see the back when I turned around. Again, I'm getting really used to this whole video thing. It's really crazy because I should not be this young and have this much trouble with this. Anywho, it's weird between looking at the screen and looking at this top thing. I tell you, people that work in TV, it's a gift. Anywho, I'm gonna attempt to turn around again because when I loaded the video, I saw that I turned around and you could see this side really good, but you couldn't really see the back, the bottom, and I really wanted you to see that. And I wanted to see it because I don't really get to see the back of my head that well unless I record it. And I kind of like don't allow myself to fiddle with my hair too much and poke at it too much. That keeps my hands out of it until these videos. So I want to see it too. Alright, so I'm going to try again and get a better look at the back. Alright. I'm going to try. Okay, so I did the bands. Go over some on each side just in case. And there was, like I said, I had a mohawk, so it was relatively short, and I just put the bands in, and I know it's growing because like when I had a mohawk I could get a haircut and by that next week my hair looked like I hadn't had anything done to it, and by week 2, disaster. So I'm gonna load this one up. Again, like I said, what I experienced this week for week 2 was definitely itchy started setting in. I didn't have to fiddle with it too much. Like I said, my style stayed pretty well. It just got this ramble. Like today I knew I was gonna go in and kind of retouch it up for the weekend because it was my 1 week mark, so I kind of had my hands in it and looking at it and doing the other video and was checking my scalp out. I did notice here the very front of my scalp, can you see that? I do have a little bit of, see that? Like that's where, you see that there? That was where I was, like I think when I first put that Jamaican mango lime stuff in my hair, I might have had a little bit too much of my hand, and I like might have like just kind of rubbed it in, and that's why they say you're not, cause see look at that, you can't, you see my finger, you see it's dark, see how those are clear, that one's clear under my nail, you see how that one's dark, see that on my nail, that off there, that's that stuff, and that's why you're not supposed to, it's really good at holding it, because you see my hair is soft, but you're not supposed to use too much because it'll cake up in your hair, man, and that, yeah, it'll cake up. So don't use too much. Don't use too much of that Jamaican mango lime stuff. But like I said, the band's definitely helping. That's kind of how my hair does. This had these here on the side have, like this one doesn't have a band, but this one does have a band. And the object of the game with the bands is, I don't know how long I'm going to roll with this band thing, but I just wanted to keep them in long enough to try and get the ends, to keep them from unraveling. If I can get them to this length, at least keep them in long enough to get the back to this length where it'll stay in. Like, these don't have bands on them. They just have been in for 2 weeks, not unraveled, except for that one here that I did put a band on because it kept coming undone. And I did see, like, there's another one in here I think I'm gonna have to band up. Like, this one here keeps coming undone. I'm gonna have to band up. But other than that, if I can keep the bands on long enough to get it to this length and let it, you know what I mean, and then it can be on its own, then that's fine, especially these sides here. But it helped a lot to keep it stationary, and then I could just rod it up. The little blue rods, or the little pink rods, and my head felt really nice. So I think I'm gonna, like I said in the other video, try to get from without washing it this week. I'm gonna go through it with some sea breeze, go over through the scalp, through the parts as I'm doing it, twined it up, and re-twist the front, go through the scalp, spray it with my water, sea salt mixture, and if at 3 weeks, maybe wash. Okay, hopefully the back video was better. Okay, bye bye.